Thanks for tuning in. I want to welcome you back to Indigenous Contributions to the World. Today we're looking at the letter C. And for the letter C, we have compulsory education. This was actually established pre-contact with settlers. Mesoamerican, North American, South American, and Arctic cultures. Compulsory education is a form of schooling that has mandatory attendance. All Aztec youth people between the ages of 10 and 20 received the compulsory form of schooling. The Aztec Empire was established about AD 1100 in Mesoamerica. Male Aztec children who did not come from the ruling class lived at schools called Duwa'li, which meant youth's house, in Nahuatl, the Aztec language. Female children also attended these schools, but historians are not certain whether they boarded there or attended them as day schools. The young men and women were instructed separately, however both received training in singing, dancing, and playing musical instruments. According to Father Diego Duran, who observed the schools in the 1500s, students were taught to be well-mannered, to respect their elders, to serve, to obey, give papers on how they were to serve their lords, to move among them, and be polite to them. Oratory was also taught in these schools. During their schooling, the boys worked on projects such as carrying firewood to the temples, making roads, and repairing buildings. The main focus of their training was military skills. These skills included archery and sword fighting. Children of nobles attended Kalmekas, exclusive schools that were connected to a large temple. Here, they received leadership training with an emphasis on self-control, obedience, and discipline. Promising youths from the lower classes were also sometimes selected to attend these special schools. In addition to being groomed for government administrative positions, students were trained for the priesthood and the military. According to Fray Duran, the classes taught at the Kalmekas included instruction in the arts, military skills, religion, technological skills, and astronomy. Etiquette was also a major focus of the curriculum. In addition to hands-on instruction methods, students learned from studying textbooks. Students who attended the Kalmekas were expected to perform community service. Unlike the manual labor engaged in by boarding school students, the children of nobility helped the priests during ceremonies and engaged in other tasks that would prepare them for the responsibilities that they were expected to shoulder as adults. In South America, the Inca, whose empire was established in what is now Peru in about AD 1000, also had compulsory schooling for the sons of nobility. The Inca did not provide education for the children of the lower classes. Teachers, called amiltas in Quechua, the Incan language, instructed their students in a wide range of subjects, including astronomy, music, philosophy, history, religion, martial arts, poetry, and government. Students learned how to encode and read information from quippus, knotted strings that were used for accounting and to record laws and history. They were also given military training. Boys typically received 4 years of schooling at the school in Cusco, the Inca capital. The teachers lived in the schools, which were called yakhachi, or teaching houses. Girls of conquered people that showed special talents were selected as chosen women at the age of 10. They were brought to Cusco and taught cooking, weaving, spinning, and other domestic arts, as well as religion. After this training, the Inca emperor decided whether they would be placed in work in a temple or spend their lives serving him. Although not compulsory in the same sense as Aztec and Incan schooling, other American Indian tribes had formal education systems long before the arrival of Europeans. For example, the Inuit of the East Greenland received instruction in special skills like whale hunting and kayak making from specialized instructors for a fee. Feats of strength and drum singing were also taught. So that's very interesting. When you look at this, you can just see how education played a major part in society. You also notice the curriculum is quite different than what's taught in Western society. So that's just something to look at. So that's all we're gonna leave it. We're gonna leave it there today, and we're gonna prepare for next time. I appreciate you for tuning in. Compulsory education. Thank you.